It's now clear why Elon Musk needs the Dogecoin pump, as he's just increasing his company's capital. The price of Ethereum rose above 43,000 and its market cap hit $500 billion, which is $500 billion. It's an insane amount, but that's just the start. There are many different versions why, like Mark admitted to being a Bitcoin maximalist. Welcome to the Coin Post. Elon Musk is unstoppable and he's preparing Dogecoin for a new pump. Mark Zuckerberg indicated that Facebook will soon accept Bitcoin, while Ethereum investors are making plans to make their cryptocurrency the top one by market cap. If any of the stories in this video reach a successful conclusion, it could turn the market upside down. That's why it's important to keep up with the latest developments, and our channel is gonna help you with that. Hit the like button so there's more videos like this, and let's get started. After a 43% drop, it already seemed that it was time to give up on the coin, and even Elon Musk couldn't help. But if you look at the cryptocurrency market cap, Dogecoin is still in the top 4, even though Cardano is breathing down its neck. The catastrophic collapse of the price was saved by the news that the Musk's SpaceX company got paid in Doge to deliver the satellite into the orbit next year. I mean, nobody knows what's gonna happen tomorrow, but we can learn two interesting things from this. First, SpaceX accepts payments in cryptocurrency. And secondly, it's now clear why Elon Musk needs the Dogecoin pump, as he's just increasing his company's capital. In fact, the hype around Dogecoin is unhealthy. Here's the data from the Google Trends. Doge is almost 3 times more popular than Bitcoin. And its clone Shiba Inu almost reached Ethereum by popularity. So I can understand why Dogecoin can rise further, even though it's a joke cryptocurrency. Still, it's a real cryptocurrency with its own blockchain. The network processes over 30,000 transactions per day, and sometimes the number soars up to 100,000. But what is Shiba Inu? The Ethereum blockchain token with the dog logo and the promise of a decentralized exchange someday. Of course, a promise is just a promise. Uniswap is the king of the exchanges on the Ether, and no one's gonna argue about that. But there were those who pushed Shiba Inu into the top 20 by market cap. Now you can find a lot of stories online about how a few dollars turned into millions, thanks to the fact that they bought coins on time. There's even a story about Goldman Sachs head Aziz McMahon, who left the bank after getting rich on the rise of the Dogecoin price. But most importantly, the story with Dogecoin is not over yet for 2 reasons, and we can still see the price of $1. As I said, the coin didn't really collapse, and if the Bitcoin market continues to rise, all altcoins without exception will have new growth potential. Moreover, Elon Musk is still at the helm, and he made a Twitter poll about adding Dogecoin for buying Tesla cars. About 4 million people voted, and 78% of them voted yes. The price of Ethereum rose above 43,000 and its market cap hit $500 billion, which is $500 billion. It's an insane amount, but that's just the start. And over time, Ethereum will cost more than $1 trillion and could even bypass Bitcoin's capitalization. Let's talk about how real this prediction is and what it takes to come true. I am still a 90% Bitcoin maximalist, silly as it sounds. So Bitcoin will always come first for me. But I can really guess that at some point, for a short time, Ethereum will surpass Bitcoin by capitalization, because it always rises faster and it also falls faster. That is, when the bear market comes, everything goes back to normal. So what would it take for Ethereum to become the top one, at least for a while? For starters, keeping the bull market on Bitcoin, miners shouldn't sell, the amount of cryptocurrency on the exchange should be minimal, there should be news about institutional acceptance, and the stock-to-flow model should indicate an increase of at least to $100,000, and so on. These are the essential signs, but none of them offer a 100% guarantee. So I will keep monitoring the market, and I suggest you do the same in case crypto winter decides to come early. If you're an optimist and believe that growth will continue, then point number 2 comes into play. Ethereum must retain market leadership among altcoins, not only in terms of capitalization, but also in terms of the price increase. Its market share is now almost 20%, and it'll have to rise to above 30% or even 35% in order to make history. However, Ethereum could prevent this itself. JP Morgan calculated a fair price for Ether based on the network activity and got a result of $1,000. I know what you're thinking. Banks always manipulate ordinary people to sell so as to buy cheap. But the story of Shiba Inu, when Ethereum transaction fees beat the Bitcoin fees record, once again showed how imperfect Ether is today, and it makes it the primary risk. Most users couldn't care less about decentralization, they just need to buy fast and cheap. So far, the majority of Ethereum owners are investors, but the higher the percentage of real users, the more they think it's worth shifting their focus to BNB, Cardano, Polkadot, Solana, and so on. Ether is basically trying to survive because it's the place where all the innovations are made. But if that changes, its market position could be shaken, and it's high time Vitalik Buterin did something about it. Subscribe to the channel right now to get the updates first, and next we're talking about Facebook and Bitcoin. Zuckerberg's into Bitcoin too. One weird thing though, he named his goats Max and Bitcoin. There are many different versions why, like Mark admitted to being a Bitcoin maximalist. Or vice versa, it's just a subtle joke, because I remember that Zuckerberg once roasted one of his own goats to treat his guests, and now he's gonna eat Bitcoin? I mean, why not? The most popular version is that it's a subtle way of saying that soon Facebook will accept Bitcoin to its social network and its reserves. Mark was allegedly stopped from making his own cryptocurrency, and so he decided to make a move, in this case a goat move, and add the coin that's already made. If Elon can do it, why Mark can't? Interestingly, the animals in the picture are no longer small and probably had different names before. The only question is, why Zuckerberg decided to publish the picture with that caption. The news that Facebook adds Bitcoin could be an opportunity for the price to stop stagnating in the range from $50,000 to $60,000 and soar to the next level. But I remember that Musk was making a lot of hands before we learned about Tesla's investment in the first cryptocurrency, while Zuckerberg has only made one weird call so far, so we'll just have to keep monitoring the situation. Share in the comments what you think Zuckerberg is up to, and that's all I have. Thanks for watching. It's the Coin Post channel. Subscribe and get enlightened.